You feed them. You walk them. To the outside world, you are their owner. You provide the resources they need to survive. But survival is not love, and ownership is not family. But somewhere along the line, the dynamic shifted. Without you realizing it, your pet stopped looking at you as just a provider and started looking at you as something much more profound. A protector, a guide, a parent. In the animal kingdom, the bond between a mother and her young is the strongest force in nature. It means complete trust, utter vulnerability, and a reliance that goes deeper than hunger. When an animal transitions that primal love to a human, it is a rare gift. If your pet does these 5 things, they have crossed that line. You are no longer just the human they live with. You are their world. Stay with me, because the 5th sign is something you probably see every day, but never realized was their ultimate declaration of love.
Sign number 1, the silent check-in. You take them somewhere new, a different park or a loud street. They take a few confident steps forward, sniffing the ground, taking in the strange environment. But then they stop. Before they go any further, they turn and look back at you. You might think they are just making sure you haven't left, but it is much deeper. This is a behavior called social referencing. In the wild, young animals look directly to their parents to gauge how they should react to new situations. If the mother is calm, the baby stays calm. When your pet pauses to catch your eye in a new place, they are silently asking you a question. Is this safe? Are we okay? They are fully trusting your instincts over their own. They believe you know better than they do, and they blindly follow your emotional lead. That is not the behavior of a pet. That is the behavior of a child looking to their parent for permission to be brave.
Sign number 2, the scent anchor. You buy them the softest, most expensive bed. You place it perfectly in the quiet corner, yet where do you consistently find them sleeping? On a pile of your dirty laundry, on an old sweater you tossed on the chair, or resting their chin right on top of your worn-out shoes. You wonder why they prefer a pile of socks over absolute luxury. To your pet, comfort isn't about physical softness. It is about emotional security. Your scent is the most comforting thing in their universe. When puppies or kittens are separated from their mothers, they instinctively seek out her scent to soothe their nervous system. When your pet purposefully seeks out your unwashed clothes, they are doing the exact same thing. They are wrapping themselves in the invisible blanket of your presence. When you are not physically there to hold them, your scent is the next best thing. It tells their brain, my parent is near. I can let my guard down. I am safe. Sign number 3, running to you in fear. The survival instinct of a frightened animal is simple: hide. When thunder rolls, when fireworks start, or when a loud noise shatters the quiet, the natural response is to find a dark, isolated space and disappear until the danger passes. But what does your pet do instead? They scramble across the floor, bypassing the safe space under the bed, and press themselves against your leg. They bury their face deep in your lap. They climb onto your chest. This is a massive override of their natural survival programming. They are actively deciding that your presence is safer than a hiding spot. They genuinely believe that whatever terrifying monster is making that noise, you are strong enough to protect them from it. They revert to a completely dependent state because they view you as their ultimate shield. They put their life completely in your hands. Sign number 4, the juvenile greeting. Think about how they act when you walk through the door after a long day. The wiggles, the soft whining, the licking of your face. Maybe they frantically bring you a toy they don't even want to play with, holding it softly in their mouth as they pace around your legs. We brush this off and call it being excited.
But scientists notice something specific about these greetings. These are the exact behaviors puppies and kittens use to greet their mothers when she returns to the den. The face licking is a primal request for care. The whining is a specifically juvenile vocalization. When they see you, they don't greet you like an equal. They instantly revert to being your baby, no matter how old they get. Even if their muzzle is turning gray and their steps are slow, the moment you walk through that door, they are young again, and you are the parent who has finally returned home.
Sign number 5. Mirroring your rhythm. Animals naturally have their own biological clocks. Cats are meant to be awake at dawn and dusk. Dogs naturally wake up and fall asleep in short bursts throughout the day and night. But watch what your pet actually does. Over time, their internal clock slowly shifts. If you sleep in on Sundays, they stay quiet at the foot of the bed until you stir. If you sit on the couch every evening at 8 to watch television, they are already there, waiting patiently for you. They willingly reshape their biological rhythm just to match yours. They sacrifice their natural instincts solely to be perfectly in sync with your life. Why? Because a family moves together. A family rests together. They simply don't want to be awake if you aren't there to experience it. Their whole world is perfectly calibrated to the sound of your footsteps and the steady rhythm of your breathing. If you look at your pet and see these signs, know this: you have truly succeeded. You have given them the greatest gift a human can give an animal. You have given them a childhood that never, ever has to end. You have made them feel so deeply loved and so completely protected that they never once had to face the world alone. Which of these 5 signs does your pet show you the most? Do they sleep curled up on your laundry? Do they look back at you when they're unsure? Let us know in the comments below. We read every single one. If you want to keep learning the beautiful, hidden emotional language of your animals, make sure to hit like on this video and subscribe, because their love is always speaking to us if we just take the time to listen.